Matete guru akatia mazambiringa anoa bananas toba iwane ukukuru. Matete guru akatia mazambiringa anoa bananas toba iwane ukukuru. Matete bakafa kwa bakanga bakarorwa mwana we anjat enda unomzati mutamafi. Matete bakafa kwa bakanga bakarorwa mwana we anjat enda unomzati mutamafi. Spirit of God, Babantimi, Mairo Hawaii, bananas, Antitiri Bengos, Babantiro, Mairo Hawaii, bananas, Nasitiri Bengos. Handina, Sigweretini, Zose Sangu, Zakariba. Chishikwa handina chikwereti kana chipomerwa zvose zvangu zvakaripa pamuchishikwa handiribe aiwo handiribe aiwo wazava hakusina kupomerwa kune avo vari muna Jesu. Hakuchisina kupomerwa kune avo vari muna Kristu. Nokuti tavachisikwa chitsva, nokuti tavachisikwa chitsva. Ngaruwedenya uyu Satani, ngaruwedenya murevi wenema. Satani murevi wenema, ngaruwedenya uyu Satani. Handiribe chikwereti chomufi, 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 handiribe chikwereti chomufi.
Yes. Good evening, and you are welcome on JCTV Zimbabwe, your channel of choice for all your political analysis. We bring it here with no fear nor prejudice, and I'm so grateful to be with you tonight. It's a good night, and I encourage you to invite your friends and your family so that they can be part of this show. Today, we are talking business. Are you in business? Do you have something that you are selling? Let us talk about it. Bring it here. Follow the link that is there and let us talk about your business. I'm giving you 2 minutes so that you can sell your business to the people of the world. whether it's in anywhere in Africa, wherever you are in the world. Please tell us, what are you doing? That small business that you are having, let us share that with the world. So that's the goal of this of tonight's program. And I just wanted to say this because a lot of times, as Africans, or as people that are in the diaspora, we are often accused of not sharing our business platforms with other people. Once somebody has made it up there, they don't want to pick others up. An example is always given of how the Pakistanis, the Bangladeshis, and the people from India, how they assist each other as a village or as a people to say that uh, you will find that people who are here in South Africa or anywhere in Africa, they could have been coming from the same village. They share money. They give to the first person who comes here. They start a spaza shop, and after a spaza shop, they grow that spaza shop, and that spaza shop bring another spaza shop. And when they come here, they make sure that they stay probably in one flat, or maybe they can rent a full house. And you find that they'll be renting a full house whilst growing the other person's business. And the other person, after they've grown this business, they open another shop. So this is a thing that we have find that as Africans, or as Zimbabweans in particular, I'm much concerned about my people from Zimbabwe. We have not managed to make inroads in that regard. We don't regard each other's business. That's why we find ourselves in witch hunting all the time. So that's the reason we are bringing this program every Monday. We're going to be bringing it. You have something that you are selling, you want to sell your product, bring it here, and we'll make it available. So I'm going to be timing you with this. I'm giving you 90 seconds to bring your business program. And I can see here, Vajgegora Rusike, how are you? Thank you so much for showing up. Please share this video with your friends and family who are selling their stuff. Let them come here and they can tell us what they are selling, so that they can gain more customers. This platform is a big platform. We've got 29,000 people that follow this page. So you know that you have a bigger platform that you can sell your products. So that's the reason why we brought it. I was supposed to have Mr. Edmo Mazurungunye, who has got a song that I was playing at the top of the show. That is Edmo Mazurungunye, who is based in Cape Town. I was supposed to be here, but I don't know what is happening. But we hopefully we are going to get him in the middle of the program. So that is the show that we have for you today. Nothing else, but we're going to be allowing each other to sell our products. And if you can post a comment, probably you are having a struggle with a network, post a comment with your business that you are doing, so that people can know whatever you're doing. This has become one of the biggest things that I can see. Patience Chikua, how are you? Hi everyone. How are you doing? So I'm going to give you 4 things or 4 impediments to the business. I am a budding business person. That's how I regard myself. I had made some failures, but to tell you the truth, I have not been going to work since 2016. Hi, Lady Scaraby, how are you doing, my sister, Lady Scaraby, based in KwaZulu Natal. I've not been working a formal job or a 9-to-5 job for the past 4.5 years. I've been relying on business and buying and selling. I've been relying on doing things for myself, and I've been relying on working as an Uber driver, which is not a formal job. You have to work the time that you want, and I've been relying on working, doing other things that I'm doing. So these are some of the things that I wanted to share with you. My wife is also doing business. She's into runner services. She's also doing events and deco. So these are the things that we do as a family to sustain ourselves. for the past 4 years. So we've not been working or contracted by someone. So I wanted to give you 4 impediments to business that we find in today's world, or some of the things or some of the pitfalls that business fall into. Statistics say that most business, they fail in their first year, between 1 to 5 years. Between that period, most, I think they say it must be 70% of businesses, they fail during that period. And some of these things that causes people to fail in business is, number one, failure. People are afraid of failing. People, they think that, you know, every business is a walk in the park. You get into business and everything, you know, you are now accumulating profits. So once you accumulate maybe one big loss, they throw in the towel. They think that, you know, it's not going to happen. This is not for me. This is for other people. They go into what is called the comfort zone, because the comfort zone is a place whereby you want things to work the way how you want. You don't want pressure. You don't want to be inundated with calls, people telling you, I want my stuff. That is part of the business. Yes, some people say, no, you are not organized. This is not even professional. People can tell you that it's part of the learning. So once we encounter failure, that is not the end of the world. That's not the time to close the business. It's not the time to say, I'm done with this business. It's not going to be paying. It's not. You might have a business for 3 years and it might not realize profit. I'll tell you of a story of myself. I've been buying data. I've been doing a lot of research to grow this channel. And if I want to quantify the amount of data in terms of monetary value that I've bought for me to grow this business of YouTube, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And considering the amount of money that I've gotten in return, it's incomparable with the amount of money that I've put in the business. Be it like right now, you can see me clearly. It's because I've got a light that is in front of me. It's a ring light. I bought a computer that is here, right here, and I've got a printer so that, you know, when I'm doing my research, I print out some stuff, and, you know, so that even when I'm doing this program, I have something somewhere where it is written down. I've invested my time, and I'm still growing the business. I have not yet realized the profit, but yet I'm still doing the business. So if I had not, there was a time that I could not get even a single subscriber in a day. There was a time I could not get even a single follower in a day on my page, but that did not dissuade me. I continued. Some people say that there is it's a statement that people say that Coca-Cola, in its inception, it sold 25 cold drinks. Coca-Cola, they sold 25 cold drinks in 1 year. But you just now imagine how big is the multinational company of Coca-Cola, and everywhere you go, you want to have a Coke. Everywhere you go, you want to have a Coca-Cola drink. So that means that perseverance or failure is part of the journey. You have to endure failure in order for you to cross to the other side. It does not mean that failure is not you. You might fail, but does not mean that you're a failure. You might fail, but that does not mean that you're a failure. So that's part of the business. So once you encounter failure, it's part of the business. Once you encounter a loss, it's part of the business. That should not dissuade you from pursuing the business, or to grow the business, or to think outside of the box about the business. So that's one thing that I want to share. I'm not a business expert, as people might say, but I'm just giving you some of my personal experience and some of the things that I've read as I entered into business. Then point number two is procrastination. Procrastination is one of they say procrastination is the biggest thief of time. You know, keep on. Some people, they might have made some resolutions when 2020 started, and they keep on, procrastination, that I want to do this, I want to do this in this business, I want to grow this business in this way. They might have shared this business with other people. And on that issue of procrastination, some of the things that causes people to procrastinate or to postpone their business ventures or their business ideas is sharing the idea with a lot of people. If you share the idea with a lot of people, they say your psychology or your mind gets to a point whereby it thinks that you have achieved the thing that you have said or that you have shared with a lot of people. If you have shared an idea with a lot of people, your mind registers it as if you have done that thing. So that will lead to procrastination. That will lead to postponement of an idea. That will lead to postponement of implementation. And then at the end of the day, you find yourself you you are still stuck maybe 3 years down the line. You have not done anything that you purposed in your heart that you wanted to do. So don't delay. There was a time I used to share with people that I want to teach people, Sean, I want to open a YouTube channel for almost 2-3 years, and I did not do it. But it came a day when I said, I want to do this and I want to continue doing this. Yes, it was not easy. It was not a walk in the park when I started YouTube. Like some people you see, I've got 7,000. It's not a joke. Some of the people that I know that were in my group, some of them they've given up. They can't even post even a thing in a month. Why? It's because they've encountered failure and they've encountered a hindrance, and they think that it defines them. And they keep on saying, okay, I think I'm going to overcome this hindrance by doing this. They keep on postponing, and time is moving. And they say in business, time is money. So that is point number 2. Then point number three is that incognizance of profit or demanding a profit. I see there is somebody that we have here. Who is here? Esau, how are you? I'm gonna add you right now. Let me just finish the point, or let me just allow you to go to come on board. Esau, you know the drill. As you're listening to me, I'm going to add you. You are going to tell us your business and what you are doing, and then we proceed from there. Or it's Mr. Ed Moore. Let me just add here. How are you? Okay, he's gone. Mr. Edmo Simbarasha, can you please follow the link that is on top there? Or I've also sent the link to your WhatsApp. Please check your WhatsApp message. I've sent the link to your WhatsApp message to that effect. So please go ahead and follow that link so that you can be able to join us here. Who is here? Okay, there is Malvin. Malvin.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Marvin?
I'm good, man. What's up?
Yes.
I'm having my own business, which I want to.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to give you in 2 minutes to start, and your time starts now. Tell us about your business.
All right. My name is Marvin Panganai. I have a company called Rashford Saints. It deals with the. I do make perfumes. I'm based in Joburg. I have branches like in Zimbabwe, Zambia, Mozambique. If you want to contact me, you can go and like my page, Rashford Saints on Facebook. Then also Rashford Saints on YouTube. My contacts numbers. It's plus 276791377159. So if you want to order, just feel free to order your perfumes. We can give you the wholesale prices so that you also make more money. I do make them from scratch, so I can give you whatever price because I'm the manufacturer. Thank you so much.
All right. You were 1 minute 8 seconds. That was good. So yeah. So these are these perfumes for only men, or they are unisex?
It's both men and both men and female, and also I'm
All right.
having some car perfumes also. I'm having
Mm-hmm.
lotions, roll-on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so everything is there. So everybody must smell nice. Like this summer, it's very hot, so you must always
Yes,
smell
yes, yes,
nice.
yes. Mm. That is Marvin. So, Marvin, what I want to ask you is, um, you said you are available on Facebook. You are available on YouTube as well,
Yeah,
and on Instagram. Are you there?
yeah. On Instagram also the Rifle Sense is also there on Instagram also,
All right.
so
Do
they
me
can
a
even
favor.
contact me there.
Okay. Do me a favor. As you leave this program, please go and comment with all your contact details on the live chat, so that people can who want to contact you can get in touch with you.
All right, thank you so much. And you know what? I'm going to chat with you like on WhatsApp. And there's something which I want to share with you also, maybe after the program.
All right. All right.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so much.
Marvin. All right. I really
All
appreciate
right.
for your time. That was short and precise. 1 minute, 8 seconds. Right. I see there is somebody here who is here. There is Edmore. I think that's Edmore. Edmore, I'm struggling to add you. Edmore, I don't know what's happening with your link. Please try again. Just try to get out and get in again. Your link is not giving me an option to add you. Right. So that is how short and precise we want it to be. Get in there, tell us your business and what you are doing, and then what do I, and also I've posted my WhatsApp number. What I will do is at the end of this program, I'll post everyone's number, everyone who has come to the program. I'll post their contact details. But I wanted you to say your business and what you are doing. So let me check who is here. Edmore. Edmore, how are you, my brother?
I'm good. How are you, saying?
Good. How is Cape Town?
Yeah. No, Cape Town, we good. We blessed. Yeah, we happy.
That's wonderful.
Mm.
That's wonderful. Uh,
Mm.
on the top of the show, we played one of your songs that you
Mm.
did, which you said, and the repeat query chemufi. But
Yes.
that was on the top of the program when it started. But we just want to
Mm.
find out who is Edmore Mazungunyi, and what where did he grow up? Just a brief background of yourself. Can you
Mm.
walk us through that?
Okay, Ed Mamba Zungunya is born in Zimbabwe in Gutu district. That's where I grew
Mm,
up in
mm,
Yajin's farm. Went to
mm.
school there, primary, then later on went to Harare. Then later on
Okay.
moved to Gweru. Yeah, I'm born
Yes.
in a family of four boys. Now
Okay.
currently I'm living in Cape Town since 2007. I'm married
All
to
right.
one wife and two kids. Yeah, boy and a girl. I'm a professional nurse by profession, and I've got a business that I'm running, not only one, but about four
Mm,
businesses that I'm running now in Cape Town.
mm,
Yeah.
mm. All
Mm.
right. And tell us more a bit about, as I was, sharing with other people. What are the things that you have faced in business, or your experience that you have faced in business that you have managed to overcome, that you can share with other people that are watching this show?
Challenges that we might face, as we are foreigners, we face challenges of
Mm,
sometimes supporting and sometimes
mm,
financially, capital and all
mm,
those stuff. But um,
mm,
as you like a business or a business minded, you need to overcome. So yes, you just keep
mm,
on, press on until you make your business successful. And the way you
mm,
handle your customer or the way you handle your business, that will make it prosperous.
mm. And it may be some of the people that are watching. I was saying that a failure is part of the business. You have to fail a number of times
Mm.
before you can
Yes.
experience success. Um,
Mm.
in your own view, maybe you have seen other people that have failed in the business probably that you are in, and maybe when you're coaching other people, what are the things that you have seen that people encountering and they end up saying, I'm throwing in the towel, I can't continue anymore? What are the things that you can share with us that you have seen in other people, or probably in your own business?
Um, Mostly the business fail due to you went into it for competition. One, people want to do things because I saw Bani doing business, so I want to do it. We're doing it for competition purposely. We're not doing it because I want to make money or I want to start my own business or I want to start my own brand. So if you go in a business with the motive of want to compete it or with someone, or I've seen someone doing it and it's prosperous, so I want to do it, it might fail on the way. So I always say, do a business of what you have learned. Do a business of what you know, what you have studied it. If you're a child minder, you've been working in a kitchen as a housemaid and you know how to look after the kids. So why don't you open your own creche? Why? Because you've got this thing, in you. You know what you're doing. But most of people want to open a construction company, but they don't know how to build. You want to open a saloon, but you don't even know how to do embroidery. So how can you? Because at the end, you need to hire people, and we hire people with experience. We hire people with knowing what they know. At the end, they will move away with their business away. So you need to do a business of you knowing exactly in and out of the business. So I'm like a nurse. I'm a nurse. So because I'm a nurse, I end up I have my own school called Marathon of the Elderly that I train caregivers. Those caregivers that we talk about. One thing, I employ a facilitator, but in the absence of a facilitator, I can do it on my own. So most people, they lose it because they do a business, but without having a knowledge of running it, if someone who is not there. So that's mostly where a business fails. Because we're running things or we're doing things because I've seen someone doing it, especially in Zimbabweans, we've got that spirit of you open a tuck shop, so I want to do it also, or she open a fish and chips, so I want to do it. But at the end, you don't have an idea, you don't have a zeal one, you don't have an idea how it works. So whichever business you want to start in Zimbabwe that are listening to me, do a business of what you exactly know. So if you're a child minder, do open a creche because you know in child minder. If you are a builder, open a business according to your profession.
Yes.
So I always say to everyone everyone have an opportunity to open a business. Don't tell me how, because if you're a child minder, which means you've been working in a kitchen for so long with this white person keeping their kids or running their children and doing all the stuff, which means you can also open your creche. You start with 3 kids. It's a business.
Yes.
And you know it exactly. If you are a builder, you are able to open a company, starting your own business as a construction subcontract. If you're a gardener, you have been gardening for 10 years, you've got enough experience to start your own landscaping garden company. You are a tiler, you can be able to start your own company doing your own tiling thing. So mostly business fail because you've got this thing, but you don't have knowledge to run it. You employing people and end up people disappointing you or end up people leaving you. At the end, you end up not having knowledge how to run this thing, so you end up closing it down.
Those are wise words there from Edmore there, and you are spot on speaking about doing something that you have knowledge of. Like I have worked in the media for the past since 2009, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I have much experience and I have passion for what I'm doing. So as we continue, Mr. Edmore, when did this when did you start to sing? You spoke to us and said you are a nurse by profession, but when did this passion for singing start? Was it something that you grew up, having, or is something that came along the way, maybe seeing some peers doing it?
I'm quite different from other artists or gospel musicians that they say I grew up singing, I dream singing and all the stuff. I'm actually totally different, because we grew up in our own family. It was we went to church this called Marange, those postal Marange one, So I was not a musician. I did not grow up singing, but actually it happened in 2000, I think 2007 or 2000 something there. Back when I was still in Form 4 or doing Form 4 in Zimbabwe, where we used to now, from that time I was staying with my mom's side. That's where we started going to AFM, Apostolic Faith Mission. And that's where I now started going to church, and I had this calling that was coming into my life, and I could not, I denied it. So I had these people of men of God that prayed for me and told me, no, you need to accept this calling and all those stuff. So I said to them, I need a sign to show that this God have called me to do this or whatever. So they told me, what exactly do you want God to do for you? So I remember one of like Sabachueshe, and I said, if this God called me, I want to sing. I want to sing that if I open my voice, even a drunk person would have to stop and watch me. And that's the way I started singing. And I still remember them laying my hand on me, on top of my head, and say, you can now start singing. And I started going to praise and worship, and truly I started singing. And I usually was singing, those AFM hymn songs. And it was just touching. So that's where I started singing. And then it moves on to go start in standing the AFM praise and worship Midlands, and later on Rufaro, where we're sharing stages with like Baba Charamba, all the other artists. Then later on I moved to Cape Town, where I started coming Cape Town. Then I started doing my first album 2009 in Cape Town. That didn't successful, didn't go well. Then it was called Manodzoka, didn't go well because the production was not so good, so they rejected in ZBC. Then later on I did my second album called Tinaye Jehovah. That's where the other song called Is Not a Man, that is famous. I think you know all of it. Is Not a Man, sung by Reverend Ngofa. This was the owner of that song. I'm the writer of that song and the composer. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I started singing.
All right. And you spoke to me about some of the awards that you've managed to scoop in Cape Town. Talk to us through those awards that you got in Cape Town.
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was 2013 or 2014 or 15. His name is Julius Shamu. He initiated something that called Zimbabwean Excellence Awards in Cape Town.
Okay.
So what he would do, he would go around and look for Zimbabweans that are doing something in the community or musicians or whatever. So first award was a community leader. So I win a community leader on 2015 because I'm doing creche. I ran a creche in Cape Town in Capricorn. Then I also ran an old home called Maranatha of the Elderly. So that was my first award. Then the second year I was nominated as a community leader again and as a best artist. Then I win those 2 awards. So I win about 3 times in a row.
Ladies and gentlemen that are watching here on JCTV Zimbabwe, we just had to digress momentarily. We are having Edmo Mazungunye, who is based in Cape Town. He's going to be one of the presenters here on JCTV Zimbabwe. So welcome him. We just want to make sure that everyone is going to be presenting some of the shows, and is going to be giving us some of the good things that he holds in Cape Town and some of the stories that are happening in Cape Town. So you don't be surprised when you see him featuring here on JCTV Zimbabwe. So moving on, Mr. Mazungunye, talk to us about what you can say maybe overall about Zimbabweans in particular, because people say that we as Zimbabweans we don't support each other in terms of business. Is it a problem, or is it a syndrome that we face as Zimbabweans, that we do not want to help one another? When you see someone doing business, we are there to destroy it, or we are there to pull it down. Can you walk us through that part, or some of the things, or some of the experience that you have seen in that regard?
Yeah, it's true. With Zimbabweans, I don't know how we can tackle it, but as Zimbabweans, what I've seen to intend, we find joy in failing of one of our brothers. We don't support each other. It's reality, and I don't know how we can overcome it. We don't support each other. Like I said, I've been a creche that I've been running since 2010. Most of my parents are Malawians and South Africans, but then you find 2 or 3 people Zimbabweans that are coming. And those people, 3 kids that will come to your creche, they will walk away talking bad things about you. And mind you, I'm my principal, but I don't usually aid the creche. I've got my teacher. So sometimes if my car is not driving well, or I decided to just take a taxi on that day, and I sit in the taxi and they don't know who's Mkoma Edmo. They just know Mkoma Edmo's creche, and they talk, and you can hear these are Zimbabweans, that they're talking like sort of like all negativity. It's in Zimbabweans, I don't know, are we jealous at each other, or also all that stuff. You can find a lady that is Zimbabwean selling vegetables here, but people will pass to go to another lady that is a Malawian to buy veggies there. I don't know how is this with us as Zimbabweans, and really we need to come to the state of Zimbabweans. What we are good at is destroying at each other, bad mouthing at each other. I don't know, is it jealous or is it what? But really, I faced that as Zimbabweans, and we cannot even employ each other as Zimbabweans. If you employ someone, someone is working for you to just find an opportunity to find something to say about you, or to just come and I want to see how it does. Then after that, 1 month, I know what to do. Then going on and open. Like I said, a crash, and I've got a lot of ladies that are employed Zimbabweans. What they will do, they'll come 1 week and work for you. What they're in there, they are getting information. They want to see how can they steal kids. Then you find next month they don't come to work. How you don't come into work? They already opened something a crash. You know, and that thing doesn't just die in 2 days. Because one, you did in a motive the wrong way. You know, so it's a Zimbabwean thing. I don't know how it's that, but it's just that thing. So even now, I prefer using Malawians wherever I work. I prefer using Congolese in whatever I'm doing. I've got a pig farming right now, and the guy is working for me is Malawian. I won't even imagine to employ a Zimbabwean because there's that thing. I don't know how it is. And let me speak in short. And this Zimbabwean, we don't support each other. You can find people on social media talking about Chiwabas, you know, and the comments that are bombarding there are I'm not saying every business is perfect. You know what I mean? I'm not saying every channel that we stream on live is perfect. I'm not saying every page that is on Facebook is perfect. You might have your faults as the director of Joy TV, but the way people attack on it is too much. You know what I mean? So Zimbabwe, I don't know how we can get to understand. That's why Mr. Shamu had this thing that he was doing, that is Zimbabwean Excellence was in Cape Town. It was for us to mingle as Zimbabweans, to support each other. I'm doing this, how can you support me? I'm doing this, how can you start this business? We got lots of Zimbabweans that have knowledge, that have doing something. But because we are not one, we cannot tell each other. Like now, I've got Zimbabweans in Cape Town that want to open a creche, but they cannot even have, they got pride. They can't even come to say, how did you do it? It's 10 years now I'm running this thing. You know, they can't even have to, but you just find them, they started. And if they started, I can realize this is Zimbabwe. Then you go with your toys. You know, that saying. Then down the line, this thing goes 6 months and is destroyed. Then you feel so like, if I should have helped you, you are not going to die in 6 months. I can, because I've been this past, but Zimbabweans, we've got that thing of pride. I can do it on my own. You know, yet we need each other. There are people that doesn't visualize in what, because I don't believe my brand is my brand. I think if you watch on WhatsApp, I said I did logo, my crash logo, and I say this is my brand. No one can fire me. What I've started, I've started. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So what you have started you have started. What I need to do is to impact into some other ladies how to start a crash, how to run your own thing.
Yes.
You know, so it's like that in everywhere. You go into industry, you find Zimbabweans that if an artist, they don't want to associate with you. You find Zimbabweans in a location that they don't want to speak Shona. You know what I mean? You greet them in Shona in the street, they ignore you.
Or they greet. You know what you're saying is, I really think that we need that healing. I mean, we need that healing from self-hate, because as you are saying that, I had the same scenario. I think about 2-3 days ago. I picked up a guy. You know, I also do Uber on the sidelines. I picked up a guy, and I could tell from his accent and from him talking, I could tell that this guy is Zimbabwean. And then when I started speaking to him, I spoke to him in Sutu, and then I quickly switched to Zulu, and you know, but I then realized that he didn't want. He kept on speaking in Sutu, and I could tell that this guy is just trying to hide his identity, and we drove the whole trip, and he was quiet. He could not talk to me anymore. And the way how I know my South African brothers and sisters, There are people who cannot be silent when they are in a ride or in a bus, or they cannot be silent. They talk. Yeah, they talk a lot. And he was quiet because I asked him, and he told me that I'm from Eastern Cape, and my mother is from Polokwane. And then I told him, I thought, okay, let me just leave it. But in my heart, I said, where did we get this self-hate amongst ourselves that we don't want to even own ourselves, to love ourselves as Zimbabweans? That I'm a Zimbabwean. I'm a Zimbabwean. That I'm from Zimbabwe. Yes, and also as you are saying that some people they have pride that they cannot even come to you and say, my brother, how are you doing it? Can you please help me? I've approached a number of people and I've told them, guys, please assist me. I need to achieve ABCD. I want. Can you assist me in terms of? And some of them they've shunned their knowledge. They have not given to me, and I wonder why. But it's you then ask yourself, why are we doing this to ourselves? And it's really a big problem. We need to solve it. That as Zimbabweans, we need to unite. But as we continue, Mr. Mazungunye, tell me more about your gospel. Your gospel career. How has it been over the years?
No, it's been good. It's been welcomed very well. I've got my 2 songs that are very famous. As I told you, it's not a man. It's been went by. It's all over. And the same song that we're playing, that's the beginning of this interview. And my music has been played in Radio Zimbabwe, in Zim, or other radio station. And yes, I'm also played on one gospel. One of my videos is played also on one gospel. Yes, and it's been welcomed well in Cape Town. That one I don't want to lie. Always booked, fully booked in churches. I'm going around in Cape Town. Yes, I'm well received in Cape Town. Yeah.
And how can people get hold of you if they want maybe to talk to you? What on your social media? Where can people get in touch with you?
I was not that partly someone who's likely to be a social media person, but I've got my own page on Facebook, Edmo Simbarashe Mazungunye. That's my real account. I don't have ghost account. That's my real account. And you can also type Edmo Mazungunye. You can find it more on YouTube. You can find also the crash business thing, whatever I'm doing, all the articles that have been written about me. You can also find it there. Yeah, in my WhatsApp number, I think you can pin it 0719148233. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not jealous. I'm happy to assist people that are in Cape Town that are starting any business. I've got lots of companies that I've registered in Cape Town. I've got in South Africa. I've registered landscaping garden company. I've registered as nursing agents in Cape Town. I've registered, like now I say I'm doing pig farming. So I'm not jealous. I'll be happy to have a forum that we call this is Zimbabwean Forum. We are helping each other. I'm doing vegetables, you're doing chicken. So I'll come to you to buy chicken, I'll come to you to buy vegetables. Is forum and support each other. I always give an example. I said, how many Somalians do you ever see standing at the robot looking for a job? Never. Have you ever seen a Nigerian guy standing at the robot? Never. Do you tell me they are not coming in South Africa as we are doing as Zimbabwe? They are. But they know if he's coming, they are going, even if they are selling drugs as Nigerians in maybe that location where they are staying, they know before even landed, there's already drugs waiting for him to start his own business. You know? So Somalians, they will know already. Before that Somalian comes, guy, they already have a platform for him where he's going to start his tax shop. But we cannot do as Zimbabweans is that. Kukanzi kubasa kwako kwakuda basa izvezvi munhu anotanga kutofunga kuti kuna mwana wambuya wangu ari kwachivi agorimisa murungu iyo 2 weeks kusvika munhu wekwachivi asvika, but next door make mune Zimbabwean ari kugara asina basa. You know, so it's that thing that I think as Zimbabweans we need to grow up and start helping each other and be honest and help each other. Whatever you have, no one can take it away. I grew up knowing that whatever the knowledge I have, I might give it to you. If you are Pick n Pay is Pick n Pay, ShopRite will be ShopRite.
Yes.
Checkers will be Checkers. So if you come and you open your creche next door to me, what is mine is mine. But that's what Zimbabweans we don't know. Like you're doing your Uber business. We might find someone coming to you, want to do, ask you, how can I do it, brother? You
And I've
will not
helped a
carry
lot of
everyone in South Africa. You will not be Ubering everyone, but you find someone be stingy to just showing someone how to do it. You know, or you find someone who's pride not even to come and ask. Then at the end, people when they do money, we say it now they are rich, they are rituals, you know. Because we don't, what we busy on Zimbabwe is about talking about things, going on social media, going on that and that, and we are not doing anything actually to build your own future for your own kids. But what we do is that we're not even researching business. We're not even researching what should I do. Like I said, everyone watching me or whoever is in Zimbabwe, they've got an opportunity to open a creche, and don't tell me, or business, don't tell me how. Because whatever you are doing, you can, if you are doing construction, you can start there. If you are doing a garden, you can start having your own landscape. And to open a company in South Africa, that's the very easiest thing to do. Don't cost you money. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that people can do. But because Zimbabweans, we are very proud of ourselves, we don't want to ask for help. Or people that are being asked for help, they don't want to keep information to themselves.
Yes.
So I think
that's
we need to
true.
grow up as Zimbabweans.
Welcome, Mr. Chiwai. How are you doing? He's saying hi, guys, and I can see you. Emily Chikura, how are you? How are you doing? Marvin Pangana, he was here. The reason why I brought this show to everyone that is watching right now is to make sure that if you have a business that you are running, this is the platform for people to get in touch with you. Come here. I'm going to time you for my timer here. I'm going to time you for the next 2 minutes. You tell us what your business you are doing, and then people know where to find you and your contact details. This is a free platform, and you can also post your comment. If you're watching this video as a rebroadcast, you can post your comment so that people can get to know what you're doing. That is the goal of this platform. We want to grow one another. Let's help each other, you know, to be where to be better. That is the goal of this channel as well. And as you are saying, Mr. Mazungunye, I've done, I think, about 5 videos on Uber, and I've received a lot of feedback from a lot of people, and people they've come to me and asking for advice. My brother, how can I join this Uber business? And I've told them, some of them, they were on the verge of buying the car, and I told them, don't just buy the car before you know what is inside the business, before you get a slot on Uber, because once you buy the car, the bank is going to be behind your back wanting their money, and you don't have the money because your car is not yet registered on Uber, because the process was a bit long. So I've helped a lot of people, and I've given this advice for free to a lot of people. I can see my correspondent from Malawi, Mr. Conrad Desmond Inkosi. How are you, Mr. Desmond Inkosi? To some of you have seen his video that he did on Facebook. As we say, this channel is JCTV Zimbabwe. Any parting shot that you want to give to everyone that is going to be watching, and what can people expect from Mr. Edmo Mazungunye in the future, be it in your gospel industry, music industry, and as you are coming on board to bring some interviews and some of the things that you are going to be bringing, what can people expect from you in Cape Town?
I would say we're going to bring more of music. We're going to bring more artists that we might interview. Some they are known, some are non artists, so that we can enjoy the music. We're also gonna bring some motivational speakers around in Cape Town, including me, about businesses, about marriages, about spiritual life, everything that we need to discuss as Zimbabweans is how to help each other to grow. So that's most of the things that we might bring each and every time on the show.
Yes. So be on the lookout. We're going to be giving you all the times when Mr. Edmo is going to be on the show. So please, I see there is Terence Mnaro Isusu Isusu Mashora Tawaya. Like we were talking about Mr. Terence Mnaro. We were talking about how can we help each other as Zimbabweans, because we seem to be so polarized. We cannot assist each other. We cannot bring each other together and say, I've gotten my business, can you please help me? Yes, we might be doing it to some extent, but we are so we don't. If somebody has done you wrong, we quickly go and post everything on social media. He has done this wrong. We cannot mediate around ourselves and help each other in a way that is constructive. Yes, people make mistakes, but it doesn't mean that they are bad. We need to publish them to such an extent. So that's some of the things that we're talking about. And I was with Mr. Edmo Mazungunye. So any other songs that we should look out in album that is coming in the future?
Yes, we've got an album that we might release is just before the end of December. That's got song called and Neshungu Pamoyo. I Salute You, and the other song that I would like to sing for Zimbabweans is Hatichi Narudo. So yeah, and on that song again, there's a song called Zimbabwe Edu Yakare. So yeah, that one, that track is out already. So I can say I think I'll send you on WhatsApp. It's already done. It's called Zimbabwe Edu Yakare. Yeah.
Marvin Pangana is asking mkomabo music yavo toiwana kupi? So Anze tunoiwana kupi music?
On YouTube, just type Edmo Mazungunye. You'll find some of my music there. Some of my videos are on that YouTube. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, the music is found on YouTube. Go there and just type Edmo Mazungunye, the name that you are seeing appearing on the screen, and you can be able to access his music. So amukwanisi kungoti one here tisataenda, so then we are going to play your song as we go out.
Okay, I'll sing this one. Zimbabwe Edu Yakare. Mwari ndidzosereiwo Zimbabwe Edu Yakare. Mwari ndidzosereiwo Zimbabwe Edu Yakare.
Yakare.
Yeah.
So it goes
like then it goes like makare kare vana madhumbe vaidya achiguta kana matanyera aidya achiguta. Then it goes, yeah.
That is very, very interesting. Let me just read some of the comments. I see Mr. Chiwai. I want to start a pizza shop, but I need good advice. I'm in catering industry, but I need more advice and business management. Mr. Chiwai, okay, that is Mr. Chiwai there. He wants some advice. There is
Mr. Chiwai. If he's in a catering business, that's a good business and you will succeed. You just need to start doing it. Buy all the equipment. There's a catering company. If he wants a pizza shop, but before you get to the pizza shop, it's easy to do catering because lots of people do weddings, lots of people do parties. So he needs to just get his plates, his cups, and his decoration things that he can start. Then he can start advertising. But what we do as business, when you start a business, don't start big. Don't start charging 10,000. Don't start charging 5,000. Start low to market yourself. Put your name out to people. That's what I found again with Zimbabweans. When they started a business, they now compare themselves to the business that has been running for 10 years. Now they're charging 10,000. They don't care. Because whether you take it or leave it, they still have a business. So you starting a catering, Mr. The viewer, start your little. Start with small parties that are attending. Do a party, do your show, your skills there. Then you move from there. That's how you start your business.
Wise words there from Mr. Mazungunye. Terence Emnaro, thank you for the advert. Ndaibata Imboro Eka freestyle artist. That's Terence Emnaro is asking you to give you a.
He's my best friend and he's one of the guys in the band. He's now in Joburg.
All right. That's really
Greetings
amazing.
to you, Mr.
Naro. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Mazungunye. We are going to see you in the near future, probably tomorrow. We keep you posted on JCTV Zimbabwe Facebook page. Whatever is happening is going to be there on the platform. But as we wrap up the show, we are going to close with the song that we opened with. But I really want to say thank you for coming and under such a short notice. I asked everyone, I think it was on Friday when I did a show, that if you want to be part of this channel, please come on board. Let us, grow this brand. Let us grow together. I grow, you grow. we go up. That's how we go. So I really want to say thank you for responding to the call that I made on Friday, Mr. Mazunguni.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much for having me.
So go out and check out his music on YouTube, Edmo Mazungunye, and you can be able to watch some of his videos, his previous videos. But as we wrap up the show, we're going to wrap up with his song, and I want you to go and watch it as well on YouTube so that you can be able to enjoy for yourself. But from me, JCTV Zimbabwe, I want to say thank you to everyone that has been watching the show. It has been an amazing show. I wanted all of you to come and bring your business ideas, business ventures that you are in. Probably it's a small business, budding business. I wanted you to come. We're not going to stop this every Monday. We're going to be doing it. So if you have missed this first one, we are doing it again next week. Every Monday, it's Monday, Business Monday. We're going to be bringing whatever you're selling, that small spaza shop that you have, where you are doing, maybe you have a boutique, bring it so that everyone can know what you are doing. If you have pictures, that would be also amazing. You can post them on our Facebook page every Monday. If you post them on any other day, we'll delete them, but bring them on every Monday. But if you post on the post that on this video that we are watching, then we are not going to delete it. So that's one thing that I wanted you to know. Please get in touch with me on this other on WhatsApp. If you want to be part of the show, get in touch with me on WhatsApp so that you can be part of the show. But I really want to say thank you to everyone that participated in this whole show. I also want to say shout out to Inkosi Desmond. Inkosi Desmond from Malawi. This man is doing good things for JCTV Zimbabwe. I was saying to him, this man is actually seeing as I am seeing. He's seeing what I'm seeing. Where is his comment? Conrad Desmond Inkosi. He is based in Lilongwe in Malawi. I'm so grateful. So you are watching this, you are in Kampala, Uganda. Watching this, you are in Rwanda, Kigali. You are watching this, you are in Nairobi, Kenya. You are watching this, you are in Burundi. You are watching this, you are in Kinshasa, DRC. Watching this, you are in Lusaka, Kafue, Zambia. Watching this, you are in Lilongwe, Blantyre. Watching this, you are in Maputo. You're watching this, you are in Botswana, Gaborone, or Francistown. Wherever you are, watching this in Harare, you're watching in Johannesburg, Cape Town, wherever you are. I know you are going to enjoy this, but please get in touch with me. You are in Australia, you are in London, you are in USA. This is the place where you can talk about things that are happening in Africa. This is your boy JC once again reminding you that rise up, Africa. The world is waiting for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. But we are going to close the show with the song from Mr. Edmo Mazungunye. Enjoy and good night.
Matete guru akaja mazambiringa anoa bananas toba iwane ugugu. Matete guru akaja mazambiringa anoa bananas toba iwane ugugu. Matete bakafa kwa bakanga bakarorwa. Mwana weganjat enda unomzati mutamapi. Matete bakapa kwa bakanga bakarorwa. Mwana weganjat enda unomzati mutamapi. The spirit of Zimbabwe. Baba Timi, Mairo Hawaii, bananas, Antitiri Pengos, Baba Timo, Mairo Hawaii, vana hanzi nasi tiri bengozi. Handina chikweretini, zvose zvangu zvakaripa pakuchizikwa. Handina chikwereti kana chipomerwa, zvose zvangu zvakaripa pakuchizikwa. Handiribe, aiwo, handiribe, 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 aiwo. What's up? Hakusina kupomerwa kune avo vari muna Jesu. Hakuchisina kupomerwa kune avo vari muna Kristu. Nokuti tavachisikwa chitsva, nokuti tavachisikwa chitsva. Ngaruwedenya uyu Satani, ngaruwedenya murevi wenema. Satani murevi wenema, ngaruwedenya uyu Satani. Handiribe chikweleti chomufi, handiribe chikweleti chomufi, handiribe chikweleti chomufi, handiribe chikweleti chomufi. Handiribe, aibo, handiribe, aibo.